No, it should be live.
Have I got admin privileges?
Yes, you have.
On here.
Yes, you should have.
Okay,
I gave you...
watch Geekology live. Okay, right, people can see me fiddling with that. So there we go.
Okay.
Right, Sven, come over here and we'll do an almost proper intro. There is nobody waiting, so we hopefully
there's someone.
Yeah,
Whoever it is who's just come on and is watching, could you possibly post it in the Geekology group, please? Thank you. Because we're a bit stuck here.
It might be me.
No, there's 2 people.
Yeah.
4 people.
Okay, this side it's showing 1. It doesn't matter. Get over here and let's start producing a video. Yeah. Almost 5 people. Yay! Hello,
Yay.
5 people.
It started showing. I flicked the camera, then it lost connection, then it regained connection and said it had finished. I'm like, what the hell?
You know what would stop that happening, don't you?
What?
And being able to edit.
I'm like, what the hell?
You know what would stop that happening, don't you?
What?
And being able to edit videos and post them the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, that will.
Just mentioning.
Yeah.
Right,
Hello, Adam.
What's this line here? What is that?
That's a loading thing.
Okay. Anyway, hello, Adam.
Hello.
So, should we almost make this look like we know what we're doing? Hi, and welcome to Geekology. I'm David.
I'm Sven.
And tonight, RoboCop stuff!
Yes.
Okay, that would have looked way more impressive if Sven had reached down and picked up a RoboCop thing that wasn't his Game Boy. Ding! We're going to get in trouble for having that music. Just want to double check. Now this is a game I didn't actually have back in the day because I didn't realise that it was the Spectrum port over, because if I had have realised, damn right I would have got that back in the day because I enjoyed the Spectrum version.
Yeah, basically the Game Boy version is
It's
literally
just a straight port.
because it's the same processor.
Does help.
So literally Ocean just popped it straight over and you were done. But
Say
yes.
hello to whoever the second person is because I can't.
Hello
do that
Martin.
from here. Hello,
How
Martin.
are you doing? Right, RoboCop. I came to RoboCop via the games.
Shall we not have the music going purely because we don't know how much that's going to interfere with the actual game? Sorry to be an absolute killjoy, but because we can't edit, we don't know if we're fudging up.
Yeah, not that we're going to mention the fact we can't edit.
No.
And we can't edit.
But we could charge extra if people could watch us fudging up. So...
Patreon! www.patreon.com/geekologyuk.
Okay, so
right.
reach down to the other bag of toys.
No, we'll come back to other things. We'll come back. Just come.
No, just the next thing on the list. The next thing.
Because this is the thing. It is. You may remember.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Hello, Linda. It's a Payon?
Patreon.
Patreon. Right. Okay. You may remember in the previous episode. I think was it the last one?
Was the last one that we discussed RoboCop.
There we go. That is the game you didn't know existed.
Yep. Thank you. I'm looking forward to playing this. A first-person shoot 'em up for RoboCop. Hell yeah.
There's the Game Boy version of the game you didn't know existed.
Hang on. I'm still enjoying the fact that I'm going to get to shoot an Ed 209. I like the Ed 209s. They're loyal as a puppy. Oh yeah. And there was a Game Boy version. See, now this one I knew existed.
Yeah. But you didn't know it was the Spectrum one.
I didn't know it was
It's
the
basically
Spectrum
the Spectrum game, yeah.
And this is that.
Yeah.
Why did they release the...
It went 2D. it's not the... It's not
So this is the Japanese stupidly rare...
No.
No.
GameCube one's the stupidly rare one.
But it's the same game.
As that one.
As that... Oh, okay. So what's the GameCube one?
That one. You're getting GameCubes and Game Boys mixed up. It's
Right,
really
hang on.
confusing.
You're saying that this is this game?
No, it was released at the same time by the same company,
Okay.
but it's a Game Boy game, so it wasn't going to be the same game, was it?
Okay.
Let's be brutally honest.
Okay, so what is different about the GameCube version?
From which one? The GameCube version is the same type of game and same structure as the PC, PS2 and Xbox version.
Right.
Shockingly, you ain't going to get a walking into the screen shooter on the Game Boy.
Okay.
And it make any sense or be anywhere near playable.
I played a couple actually that were alright.
On the Game Boy Color. Not the Advance, the 32-bit machine, the Game Boy Color, which is an 8-bit.
Advance, now I think
8-bit machine.
Actually, didn't they do an 8-bit version of Doom? Not for the Game Boy, but I seem to have one running around my head that they did.
Doom got ported to everything.
Yeah, they did. They
did a Lemmings with it. It went everywhere.
Oh, to be fair though, Lemmings was an amazing game.
That's true.
Oh no! How could you not love that? It was a great. Do you remember that they released the song as well?
I have it on disc.
Yeah,
I have the CD.
I remember.
You know, which is the B side. The second track was that RoboCop sampled thing. So
people have got messages.
Hi, Scottish Trekkie. Get alive, you're coming with me. I'd buy that for $1.
Buy that for $1, definitely.
You would not buy that for $1.
That was a great catchphrase.
That is rare as.
Yeah, that I know.
Wasn't there a RoboCop game which was incomplete? They added on impossible timer to level 3 so you can never get to the buggy level 4. I think that was on one of the consoles. Sorry, I'm not a big console person. I'm more of a home computer person, which is why I have actual floppy disks.
Hang on, you say you're not much of a console person, but you love
back in
PlayStation. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah, okay, no, back in the day.
This is RoboCop. This is 1997
I can argue that away. I can argue that away instantly. CD32.
That was 5 years later. That's 5 years after this era.
Okay.
Come on. Right, Commodore 64 disc. Another weird one. RoboCop 2. Commodore 64 cartridge.
I loved the...
And in a bizarre situation where I haven't got an Amiga version.
Do not open!
No shit, Sherlock.
Do not open!
Yeah, look at that. Look on the back. Do not open.
Hang on before you put it in the box. Okay, there you go.
RoboCop 2. Not as good as the Amiga version. It's shock moves. Not the Amiga version. The Amiga version came out first. The Amiga version came out with a dongle. You had to plug into your RS-232 port, your serial port, which was bizarre. This is the PC floppy version that came out a couple of years later. RoboCop 3 on the Amiga was weird.
I'm looking at the graphics on this.
That was cutting edge at the time. RoboCop 3 on the Amiga actually came out before the film did, by about a year and a half. So much so that the original actors who were cut out of the final film were in the game, and they had to replace them with the actors that replaced them for the final version of the film. Until they did the reissue in the Hit Squad, which altered it, which that was quite bizarre. So yeah, look at that.
Oh,
pretty. Oh, stop it.
Oh yeah.
Floppies.
A proper old-fashioned hologram that is truly sucky.
Absolutely tragic.
It's a proper red and green as well.
And it's of the RoboCop 2 artwork. Then they put it in with the RoboCop 3 game.
Oh, Sven. They based this hologram on the worst model toy ever.
They literally scanned a white metal miniature for this. It's terrible.
I can actually believe this.
Brilliantly terrible.
That's brilliantly terrible. Yeah. Isn't it bad in something so crap that it's genius?
Wasn't there a RoboCop? Yeah, I thought I was going to miss you guys again tonight. RoboCop versus the Terminator on the Mega Drive was quite a challenging game. I'll give you that.
It was.
I'll give you that. And there it is.
Oh, okay, that's proper
the only
nostalgia.
reason I own a Mega Drive.
Proper nostalgia. Oh, no, hang on. Whoa.
The only reason I own a Mega Drive. Think about what you're about to say.
They did lots of good games for the Mega Drive.
Which were also available on other consoles.
Yeah, okay.
And on home computers.
Okay.
That was the only exclusive game to the Mega Drive that made me want a Mega Drive. But that's because I'm a RoboCop nut, to be fair.
Oh, man.
Let's move that out of the way.
Beautiful side-scrolling game. I love this.
Right, so going through things, I mean, it was the Amiga version of and the Commodore 64 normal version of RoboCop that really grabbed my attention. This is the story of Ocean, who were the people who got the license. There we go.
I like to watch too, but the trick is to only do it on dry nights when the window screens will let you.
Where is your poppy, Dave?
Yeah, okay. Valid point. It's on my coat.
Valid point.
It's on my coat.
There we go. So that was the original advert for RoboCop on the Spectrum, the Commodore 64 and the Amstrad, and then it goes on about the Amiga version and the Atari ST version there, because that was actually came out.
But it had the really funky lines. I like the colours for that.
Yeah. And then, interestingly, you just seen the box, sort of the PC version of RoboCop 3. The Amiga version actually looked like that, which is mine's in storage.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Basically, that sticker on it is going on about what they were playing out with it. There's a free sticker in it. That hologram's actually a big sticker. Yeah.
That's quite cool.
That's quite cool. So yes, and there's some of the screenshots from the Amiga version. Which I showed to the camera, which was quite cool. It was much better on the A1200, but ironically, the original release of it wouldn't run on 1200. You had to wait for the Hit Squad version. And when I wrote to Ocean, and I've still got a letter.
Why wouldn't the original run?
Because it came out before the 1200 did.
Oh, okay.
And basically you had that, because it literally was this horrible situation where the Amiga version of the game came out before the film did, then the 1200 came out, then the film came out, so they re-released the game in the Hit Squad and updated it so it could work on the 1200. I have a letter at home saying, sorry, we've got no plans to do anything with it until it's released on budget.
Oh.
And we will swap your discs. I was like, I've got the version with the dongle. There's no way I am swapping these discs. So, yeah. We have previously mentioned this, which is... That is the rather nice book that we have reviewed before.
We have reviewed that because it was a gorgeous book. I would
very much suggest getting this. It is gorgeous. I mean, look at some of the shots in there. Great book. There is a review on this on the channel. So if you, once you're done, look up RoboCop.
Was it 1 million years ago or 2 million years ago?
It seems quite a long time ago.
It seems forever we did that.
It's not. It's only about 18 months.
Really? Is that
all? I haven't had it that long. So that's...
Excuse me, it's an alcohol break. So continue.
Yes. Put more alcohol in you. We get better ratings that way. Is that the walkthrough? No, it's the book is, that's the Ocean the History.
Which is a really great reference book to have.
This is from Fusion Retro Books. It's basically the history of how Ocean went along. RoboCop was one of their biggest...
it was their main...
Because they'd seen, the licensing guy at Ocean basically saw the script for RoboCop and one of the managers had seen the script for RoboCop and said to the licensing guy, we need this, get this now. I don't care how you get it. They got it for a song, got the worldwide rights. They actually licensed it to Data East, not the other way around. That's why the arcade machine had Ocean logos.
Which, to be fair...
Which is pretty cool. And basically they cleaned up and they had RoboCop 2 and RoboCop 3 after it. It wasn't until RoboCop vs. the Terminator that anybody else got a snifter on the old license. After Ocean had done so well on that, that's what gave them the balls to go after Batman the movie.
Yeah.
Because they did really well with Batman and Cat Crusader.
That was a great game though.
But they did really well with Batman and Cat Crusader and went back to DC and Warner Brothers and basically said, we want to do another Batman game. And they said, Batman the movie. And they go, there's a movie. And they ended up on the set while they were filming to do research for the game. Then you had the whole situation with Batman on the Amiga being their lead product, the one that they were showing off with. And then Commodore came along. In fact, David Pleasance himself spoke to Ocean and went, I want to offer you this amount for how many copies you needed to put in the bundle. Created a Batman pack, which is the biggest selling game bundle ever of any home computer. So, yeah, it gives you an idea. So that book is also worth grabbing. Absolutely gorgeous, Definitive History. As I say, more on that if you look up RoboCop Geekology on YouTube, because we did a review of that, a full-blown review.
Was that back in the days when we could edit the videos?
Yes, when we could edit the videos. The Blu-ray release, I have got it on DVD as well. One thing that annoys me about that is that logo. That's awful.
Yeah.
Don't like that logo. And yet, this could use the logo, and this could use the right logo, but not the film. What on earth was going on there? Doesn't make any sense. RoboCop the series, which is Lightwave.
We watched that
I love.
Has it aired
Prime
back in
Suspect.
the day?
Prime Suspect and Nano, the 2 episodes in this, which are absolutely stunning. You don't want to touch any of it, any of this series. I can kind of understand it because it was basically.
It was hit and miss.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people were really into the hyper-violence of RoboCop, weren't they?
Which was a bit you hated.
Which is a bit I didn't like. I was into RoboCop for like the science fiction ideas and the science fiction story and so on and so forth. So I quite enjoyed
violence. It was a beautiful style that because you've got to bear in mind when they were doing the hyperviolence was the late 80s, which had been what 10 years, 15 years since the demise of Grindhouse. Right. So for me that's you're right. You're right at the point there with stuff like the Toxic Avenger, like Night of the Living Dead with the proper ultra-violent zombies and all the good stuff that made it so comical. I mean... But the trouble is not everybody saw it comic.
I mean, the thing is what probably doesn't help is the fact that I saw RoboCop for the first time when I was 12. Probably not the best move. Yeah. And now on Blu-ray...
We all saw stuff back in the day. It was...
And on Blu-ray, this is actually the uncut version, even though it's got an 18 on it, it's actually the uncut one. With all of the, you actually see the arm get blown off.
All the good stuff.
And the head turn 9 sequence, the shooting sequence goes on.
I loved that. It's good. It's a good scene.
It's like dugga 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 dugga. Someone shoots you dog. Dugga 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 dugga. Any chance? Dugga dugga dugga. Someone call an ambulance. Dugga 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 dugga. Did you see the puppet version they did of that? Look it up on YouTube at some point. Yeah, someone basically redid it
with puppets.
Basically, guy in black dress doing a cardboard head to a 9 is digga digga, and this fluff is coming out of this puppet that's been blown against the city.
Okay.
It's around about the same time as they did that dodgy one with all the guys with their dicks out and RoboCop shooting up. Yeah,
that was shocking.
Type series.
Yeah.
So yeah, RoboCop 1, the classic. RoboCop 2, not so classic. RoboCop 3. RoboCop series.
Are you dissing RoboCop face then?
Well, at least he could fly.
Yeah.
Right up to the sky.
Could fly.
Yeah. I quite enjoyed the pilot for RoboCop the series because it was like, what would he actually do? Because, uphold the law doesn't mean shoot everybody in your way. So he was using all sorts of other ways. And he was like, oh, look, there's a perp. I'll take out the piece of furniture next to him to collapse on him. And that kind of thing. But... Prime Suspect, which was the second episode or third episode, and then Nano towards the end of the series.
A comic first, and then it was they ported out the comics.
Yeah, so it's an adaptation of the comic. But Nano was particularly brilliant, where Madigan had an accident and lost her ability to walk, and Robo lost it.
Okay, so shall we shift on just a smidge from these because. The viewers who are not interested in the video games and things might want to
Prime
Directives.
If you've never watched Prime Directives, give it a shot. It's low budget, badly cast.
Shockingly crap in an amazing way
for RoboCop. But RoboCable, incredibly cast. He's brilliant. And then.
I never actually saw that.
The Marvel cartoon series.
I never saw the Marvel cartoon series, so I didn't know there was a Marvel cartoon series.
Well,
oh no, I'd mentally blocked it out. Now it's in the artwork. Now it's in the artwork. I did see this.
And then there was, I think it was Marvel anyway. And then there was RoboCop Alpha Command a few years later. And of course, the 2014 movie, which everybody seemed to hate.
I quite liked it.
I did as well. I really enjoyed it because they basically went with the tech story.
I like it more now in retrospect than I did at the time.
I mean, when you actually rewatch it now, when you actually... the fact it hasn't got the hyper-violence is fine with me, obviously. But I know a lot of people hated it because it didn't
They dumbed it down. They took some of the fun out of it.
I wouldn't say they dumbed it down. I say they intelligently did it up.
Yeah,
they didn't dub it down.
That's the point though. He took out the fun elements of it.
Matter of opinion. They still had the sort of satire bits, didn't they?
Right, we've got a comment. Let's have a look. RoboCop was great.
Never understand why RoboCop shrank. Well, yeah.
So you can fit in the car easier.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was basically. I mean, Paige Fletcher. He was tiny.
Yeah, it was
like, why are you trying to get into the suit from the TV series? Which is basically what they were using. They were reusing the suit from TV series, and the guy was like 3 to 5 inches shorter than Richard Eden, who played him.
Money.
Wow.
Money.
Yeah, I know. But
hang on. Random thing. Watching tunnels.
Is your icon the White Star Line? I don't know.
Awesome.
But the old RoboCop was rediscovering his humanity arc. Yeah, they didn't really do that in the new one. They kind of kept his humanity and then tried to pound it away.
Chisel away.
Which is a bit weird. But yeah. Let's see if we can get this open box, shall we? But this is the main event, and while we're actually here. Again, well, this is the good thing. They've got both versions of the logo. But
hell of a box.
Hell of a box. That is an awfully nice piece of packaging. To be fair. This, ladies and gents, is the Hot Toys die-cast RoboCop with the mechanical chair docking station.
We'll clear us some room here.
Beep, beep, beep.
Okay, so
now I would like to say there'll be photos on Flickr, but I got a notification from Flickr today, which means our Flickr account probably going to disappear.
Why? What have you done to annoy
Oh, it's not just us; it's everyone.
Okay.
Flickr has new owners.
Oh dear.
And the free account is going down from having 1 terabyte of space for whatever you like to a maximum of 1,000 photos.
We've got to have done that years ago.
We have 6,400 photos on there, so I'm going to have to download them all.
Do you not have them? Do you not have the original?
Possibly somewhere, but I have a dead PC, so I don't know
so
where
you
for
don't know
sure.
Where?
So I'd better download them onto an external hard drive that I do have, using someone else's machine, just to make sure. So yes, look at that.
Okay, that's a nice piece of machinery.
Yeah. They know they're charging money for this stuff, and they don't half make sure that you
movie
feel
masterpieces.
Like,
Yeah.
You feel
movie
like
masterpiece die-cast series.
Well, have to admit this was a present, which I still feel a bit guilty for. Especially being it was while I was on the back. After a broken leg, and I also got PSVR out of it. So, yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, you haven't seen it yet.
Oh, this is so pretty.
We had a bit of rub off there, or is that on purpose?
I think it's polystyrene. I'm just going to clean it off for you.
Okay.
There you go. It was just polystyrene rub. Okay, you know what? Just before I fall in love.
Yeah.
What's the retail on this thing?
Don't ask.
No, I did ask.
It's a lot of money.
I did
If
ask.
you can find one now.
If you can find one.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
Oh, dude. On the articulation points, his toes and his ankles.
Yeah.
Oh, look, his toes. Oh. Detailing on the leg of the hinge points.
Replacement hands.
So it's a ball and socket, but it's an extending ball and socket as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gorgeous, and it's got decent weight to it as well.
There we go. Replacement hands, including El Spiker.
We liked the data spike. Oh, hang on, because I can't actually read that. No, it's my fault. I shifted it to my there. Do you want to catch up on the thing so I'll play with your phone?
Didn't Lee Sullivan, who drew TF, go on to draw RoboCop for Marvel US? Yes, he did.
Oh, Sven.
I have some of that.
Sven, the fingers are fully articulated throughout the hand.
Oh yeah.
Ah. Are all the hands, or they just, they just set on me. So spike. Nice. Oh. His eyeball is in the broken visor. That's going to be a bugger to photograph. Your favourite gun. Oh, and it's metal as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a plastic one as well.
Why is there... Oh, this is just to hold...
They're face parts.
They're just to hold the...
Yeah.
I'll blow that for $1.
Blow that. Oh, no.
We're not doing that joke. I had a Mexican last night.
Right. Let's get the bits of the chair out, shall we? Because then we can look at other bits.
Ooh. I can see the light sensor.
That's a remote control.
Okay. I'll turn that off and put that back down and let Sven finish setting up his toys. Okay, I'm going to ask the bad question again, Sven. How much?
Several £100 now.
Is the shiny shell? What was the original retail?
I think it was about 200.
Oh, 200, yeah. I haven't seen it 200. Now it's, oh my good God, money.
Yeah.
Okay. I can definitely see this at 200 though. I can definitely see this at 3. After 3 it starts losing the... Well, it does depend on how good the chair looks, to be fair. It's a nice chair.
But bear in mind, I've only had this out of the box like once, while I was not exactly my best. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that is truly gorgeous. They even ran all the. Oh.
So there's the standy thing for him.
Yeah.
He can cradle his bits.
Does he require them? To be fair. I mean, he stands perfectly well without a stand. I'm not 100% sure why they've put that in. I suppose if you've got him on a surface, you're not.
I've got to remember which way around this goes. It has been a while. Which colour version is it? First film version, yes it is. Yeah, because in the second film he ended up with a lot more blue tint to him.
Yeah, they
which was
him
horrible. I'd much prefer this version, to be fair.
To be fair.
Yes.
I love the fact you can see his eyeball in the helmet. That's a level of detail that I'm very surprised about. And I do think the way they've attached it in there is quite clever. So they've been able to put in all that detail and then clip the piece in.
Absolutely. Now, you've got a magnetic catch on the back.
Oh, is this how you take his armour off?
To get into the battery port.
Oh, that's a nice touch.
Yeah, so literally holds on by a magnet, you disengage with the magnet, re-engage.
That's a beautiful touch.
That's quite cool.
How do you change the chest plates over?
I think it just clips off if I remember rightly. Yeah. Very carefully. So
yeah, and he's got a nice big speaker there. They've used neodymium magnets for the catches across the top.
There we go.
So the magnets just clip back in.
And there we go.
Nice. Has he got batteries in?
He does. I'm just remember where the on-off switch is on him. To be fair, I can't remember.
Is that what the control does?
Well, no, because I think there's a switch on him.
Okay.
Himself. In there. how clear is that?
That's nice. Decent volume as well.
Yeah. This thing is insanely good.
That is a phenomenal toy.
Okay, so now it's on. And that's on.
Stay out of trouble. Drop the gun. You are under arrest. You're coming with me.
And it's clearly Peter Weller.
Yes.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night. Serve the public trust.
I'm surprised it's not a completely clear sound clip because you could hear the child in the background for that.
Well, it's been lifted from the film, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been lifted from the film.
They went back to, if I understand correctly, they went back to the original sound recording, so they've actually got it without the music in the background. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm trying to remember how to put this thing to the I was right in the first place. Thought it might be.
He didn't actually put his finger into the...
Yeah.
Very, very carefully, I might add, Sven. I'm being very, very careful.
Good man.
With your very big, nice, shiny toy.
Oh. That doesn't want to go on.
Oh!
Yeah.
He's got an action!
Yeah. So you can read.
Oh, sorry, guys.
When he's sliding it, and yeah.
Gun's actually got sliding action on there. Okay, do you want to do any quick shout-outs to people?
Yes. Where are we? Adam, and doesn't the leg open?
Yes.
Yes, it does. Oh, it most definitely does. I don't remember where it plugs in. That's the wrong place and timing.
How do we open the leg?
Now you're asking.
So, stand him there, and then by pulling the handle as shown. Handle? Oh! Oh, okay, I was a bit nervous for a split second.
It's understandable.
Oh, and it even has a put, Sven. So you can even pull
that
out.
The metal one's supposed to go in there, if I remember rightly.
Oh, that is really nice. So, yes, the leg... Ah! I'm going to hold it as I demonstrate this piece. Yeah, so there's a small catch at the side which you click back and you can pull that back. It's got a really nice hinge point. It's double hinged as well so that you can collapse it back in and open it out. So it's not just a hinge piece out, which is a completely unnecessary piece of articulation that just really, really shows that they paid a lot of care and attention to this. God, I love it when they put so much detail. I'm the amazing backwards man.
Okay, right.
That really is just...
Yeah. Oh, is that the metal one or no, plastic?
Yeah.
The magazine even comes out.
Oh, the magazine comes out?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
So you can literally, as in RoboCop 2, you can actually
have the magazine
done, sorted.
Stay out of trouble.
That is stunning.
It is, isn't it? It's ridiculously
Drop
good.
the gun. You are under arrest. You're coming with me.
Yeah.
Actually, put that back on. We'll do the helmet. It's the only drawbacks you don't have the full.
Hold still 2 seconds. I just want to. So, what's the only drawback?
You don't get the full face underneath. literally just
No,
the face,
I'm okay with that.
yeah. It's
I'm okay. I
understandable.
think that would be an element of creepy. Do you not
But
think
there
it'd be
we
an
go.
element of creepy?
Yeah, to be fair. Okay.
Everyone is
That's all you
good.
understand, yes. These sound effects came in nice and clear on the live stream. One awesome figure. No longer you two look so happy. Well,
Oh no,
mine.
it really is. It is gorgeous. Yeah, this was a present. This wasn't a review piece. We very rarely get sent review pieces, which
Yeah.
is a shame because we'd really like to be sent review. We'd like the Wand Company to send us review pieces. Is what we'd really like. But you know, if this company wants to send us review pieces, hell yes.
I mean, I know it comes across as a bit of blasphemy, but I really quite like the version 1 RoboCop from the newer film.
Why would that be?
A lot of people hate that film. I still don't understand that, but okay.
A lot of people hate the slow motion picture, but it was still a damn good movie.
Yeah. So that is awesome. I mean, there's the chair is.
I think they missed a trick with not having like all of it come off with the gadget for doing the back, but it's yeah. Ah. Oh, that is really.
When you're at rest, you'll sit in the chair. Version 1 was a tribute to the original, yes, totally.
Yeah, it was.
And they were planning if the sequel had happened, there was going to basically go back to the silver suit because the black one just didn't work. It's like, oh look, Batman's decided they should be wearing black. Okay, Michael. Don't be a vulture. Let's swap those. It's been repaired.
That is seriously impressive. Look, this is a really good example of the new neodymium magnets being used in toys as well. Have you got the chair fully activated?
Yes, the lights are on.
Let's have a look, because I haven't seen it either. No. Shame they didn't do the PC monitor to light up as well, but
Yeah.
again with the fact that it lights up at all is impressive.
Stunning.
Yeah, that
Basically
is.
lines up the good connection back there as well.
And because of the articulation in the fingers when he grips onto the arm,
you can actually do
the whole
from that sequence, but it's like
Come quietly or there will be trouble. Thank you for your cooperation. Good night. Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
seriously how ridiculously awesome is that?
It is.
It's insanely good.
I definitely buy it for $1.
Yeah. Just a bit.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the shout outs. Yes, Linda did mention, we mentioned earlier, sound effects came out nice and clear on the live stream. Yeah, this thing is
Stay out of trouble.
really good.
Drop the gun. You are under arrest.
That's why you need to stand when it dropped on you.
Yeah.
Very impressive, said Irish Trekkie. Hello, Irish Trekkie. How you doing, chap? How is everybody? How are you?
I'm good.
How am I? Yes, that's all right.
You're very Svenny in a Sven type of
quite
way.
Spanish. There we go. V1 was a tribute to the original look, wasn't it? Yes, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah. Didn't they say in the film that black was tactical? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Did you notice that they did like the original RoboCop in the movie and then basically made him transform?
It wasn't good.
You don't do that. Which was weird. Which was very, very weird. Okay. Yes, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's really good. I mean, looking around the chair, there's actually a perspex bit at the
Yeah,
back,
so you can see the cables.
which is nuts.
Which is nice.
So
Yeah, but
perspex
just the level of detail in it is phenomenal.
Scratching is in the right place as well. How I know that is worrying.
Yeah, I quite like these here, yeah, these bits across them.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would look
Yeah.
You never get a piece of equipment like that without scratch short term. I also thought you were going to give him his O face.
No, I'm going with the dream sequence first, which is appropriate considering where he's sitting. So you can see him, you can literally see him doing the whole I'm getting up and I'm doing the whole. It's just really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this.
All the shinies. All the shiny things.
Yeah. Absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, who else likes RoboCop? Who doesn't like RoboCop? I mean, this is like...
I tell you what, if they do an Enter of 9 with that
They
level
have.
of detail.
They have.
Oh, did they?
Oh, they did. And it's the same scale.
Oh!
Yeah.
Because I did
If I-
like the Enter of
If I
9s.
ever did end up with one of those, I have no idea where it would go.
It's
I've not really got anywhere for
It's
this.
a big chunk
But
to display.
This is like, because it's RoboCop and because I've been a RoboCop fan since I was too young to watch RoboCop, this is going nowhere. Ever.
I mean, to be fair, that's an entire shelf in
Yeah.
the cabinet.
Now, I'm trying to think, I think it's a company called 3-0 who did the version 1 RoboCop from the 2014 movie in 1/6 scale, which would go with this. I'd quite like them next to each other, to be brutally honest. But I'm the kind of person who would like one of each Cyberman in this
Yeah,
game.
but in all fairness, with the quality of this, wouldn't it massively outshow the other toy?
No, apparently they're very similar in quality.
Oh,
Just
okay.
like electronics.
Which
I could live
aren't
with that.
essential, to be fair.
I could live with that. But being as I'm quite... the first Hot Toys Ed 209 had problems with the mesh on the main body disintegrating. That would explain why they're so hard to get hold of and expensive when they're intact then. Got to love OCP CPU 001.
Yep.
Yep. Ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. As far as RoboCop's future is concerned, I don't know if you're aware, but they're working on another film.
I'd heard a rumour, but I didn't think it was true.
Ah, yes, it is, apparently. His original writing team.
Why do you keep standing the monitor up? It's definitely meant to be...
I can't remember. That's the bit I can't remember, I don't know
I
what.
promise you it's meant to be down.
Yeah, all of
Apart from anything else, okay, look at the waveform.
yeah, I know.
So, yeah.
You don't need to hammer it home.
I'm not hammering it home, I was
I'm
simply...
just I'm just having problems remembering that bit, that's all. But yeah.
Do you know what? I'm not going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it. It can sit on the side of his chair. I am not clip. I don't want to clip it in.
Rubbery.
I don't want to clip it in.
It's rubbery.
If I break this, you are never ever letting me drink whilst we do one again. No. And also, I might lose a finger. I like my fingers. They're 5 of my favourite dates.
So yeah, there is basic. But yes, there is apparently another movie in development because MGM Sony, who own MGM, are very aware that this could easily be a cash cow if they get it right.
Yeah, if RoboCop was done properly, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, original writing team apparently. There was a director attached, but I can't remember who it is. Damn. Sugar Puffs.
Sugar Puffs?
Someone that everybody basically gone yes to.
Okay.
When it was rumoured originally, but there we go. Hope it's done like the original. Elements of the original I wouldn't have a huge problem with losing, but then I didn't have a huge problem with the recent film. But I think it needed more humour.
Yeah, the humour was gone.
Yeah, I mean, the satirical parts of it were there. I'm not entirely sure about the Samuel L. Jackson character. That was a bit weird. Yeah, it's...
Where's the metal gone on?
Say again?
Where's the metal
It's
gone?
in his leg.
Oh, you put it in his leg. Okay.
But yeah,
He's armed and dangerous.
that is quite cool.
Okay, right. Ooh.
Any news? I don't think we've got any news. Have we got any Eagle Moss news?
We've been really dull on the Star Trek front. There's a really good reason to this. The first piece of news is that yes, the second Star Trek short is going to air in 4 days.
Still
we can't see it. Not officially. Eagle Moss news. Yeah, that was done at DST. There's nothing new coming out there.
Oh, except if you're in Canada or Mexico, you should have a nice new shiny web store as of today.
Are we counting that as news? Okay, alright.
Just because it doesn't affect us in the UK.
Okay. No. I was just thinking,
Considering
there's no difference. It's
Canada
straight
have
port over, isn't it?
Canada haven't had anything for ages.
Yeah, but I thought it was just a straight port from the normal store. They're not giving them a new interface or done anything shiny.
No, but it means that they can order.
No, they can order. Okay, yeah, okay. So that covers Eagle Moss. The CBS and Paramount are staying very quiet about the next film.
Well, that's
and
Paramount specifically.
there are. Oh, I tell a lie. There was some video footage put onto YouTube 2 days ago with Marina Sirtis and Jonathan Frakes commenting about upcoming possibilities in the Star Trek universe. But that's it.
Did you know about the stuff where John Cho was on camera with her name's gone, Transformers?
Yes. That she's tagged in for the next Star Trek
or
film.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but they're staying new.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, here's a really nice piece of
Megan Fox,
news.
Thank you, Dave.
News for our American fans, which you'd be very, very pleased to hear that Will Wheaton has been confirmed for the next Trek cruise.
Okay. I'd quite like to go on a Trek cruise.
So would I.
Yeah.
So
don't
would I.
have the mortgage.
It is expensive.
And,
Well, for us.
let's have a look. So yes, Megan Fox. Dave's been too busy playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay.
How dare you? And his phone Wi-Fi wasn't working. That's why he didn't see the notification. Sorry.
Well, it's not Eagle Moss week. You're okay.
Rewind.
yeah, it's okay. We are only now getting into anything Trek.
There's even a cocked up start in a separate video, which I'll have to delete.
Which we'll have to delete.
Get there before I do.
You know what? There is another piece of news. QMX, one of the designers, was talking about they are presently working on 4 new badge designs that are still within their license. So hopefully something could be coming from that.
So the animated series.
Oh. Yes.
The new animated series.
Yes. They confirmed the writers for the new animated series. Sorry, I forgot that is technically news.
Well, I think isn't the guy who wrote on Rick and Morty the showrunner? Yeah.
Did I do a little happy dance? You're damn right I did a little happy dance. I definitely
I was like going, oh. God.
No. Okay, I know Rick and Morty is not your cup of tea, and that is fine. It's a personal choice thing. But if you get past certain elements of the show and just boil it down to the fact that it actually does have some sound scientific principles and some really interesting sci-fi storylines being spread out in a different verse, it's actually very good.
Now, this Lower Decks series, as Dave has just reminded me.
Lower Decks? Yeah, you mean that show that I said to you?
It's not.
Are they ever going to do Lower Decks?
It's not going to be what you wanted to
know
be, or indeed anybody else wanted to be.
Yeah,
There's no way we're going to see Sito Jaxa.
I don't need it to be Sito Jaxa. I just like the concept.
No, yeah, I'm not going to see Ben and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But it is being written. I mean, the guy in question who's worked on Rick and Morty wrote that season 8 Twitter account for TNG.
You are so beautiful. Mwah.
As Dave has reminded me, because my brain doesn't work. Beyond the way up your butt, Morty, there's some decent sci-fi.
Ignore that, Sven. Okay. Just ignore it and move on.
You'd
find it really hard to come with him if you were dead. suppose if you put your hand around it, just yeah, that's doable.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
You know, there is this wonderful.
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
It's this wonderful film, and I'm going to have to Google it later, and I will freak you out by showing. But there's this great line in this film where this sheriff has tied somebody to a tree, and he's about to rape him. And as he does it, he says, "I'm going to reach round and jerk you off as I do it." And he turns around and goes, "Why?" And he says, "Well, we're going to show you what we do to perverts in this town." And I'm really going to have to make you watch that at some point. Yeah. Right, so we actually have like 7 minutes for
advertiser-friendly content. He has a point.
Advertiser-friendly content. Yeah. We haven't got any advertisers yet, so
Yeah, we do. It's monetized. So yeah. Oh, if I get a report now, I am going to slap you.
why? All I'm doing is commenting about a scene in a film that
To be fair, at least there's no visuals.
Yeah, all I'm doing is a movie recommendation for you. Okay, so on a serious note, is there anything we need to address before the end of the show?
I prefer everybody was addressed.
Well, yes. You're the one who's got to do the digital poster, so don't bring me into this.
Yes. Patreon.
Patreon.
Yes. If you pledge a certain amount, you get a digital poster, and if you go up a bit, you actually get a printed one. Because we're nice like that.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Okay.
Right.
Any other questions? Quickly.
We will be doing Star Trek next week. Ooh.
Will we?
Yes, we
Have
will.
we got any clue what we're doing?
Yes, we do.
Is it something you couldn't get to today?
Well, yeah, I know how much you wanted to do
Yeah, it just
shiny,
needs to be done.
shiny.
Just
So,
needs to be done.
you know, to be
Totally
fair,
done.
it's fine. But next week will definitely be a Star Trek. Woohoo!
But you know what you're doing.
Yes, we know what we're doing.
Do we really?
Yeah, we really do. Okay. So, unless anybody has any questions, we're going to wrap this one up. So go ahead, Sven. Quickly check the screen, and then we'll do our closing bit. No more comments. Okay. Right. So
I'll get Murph to actually interface with National.
we will
That may
be
break
putting very beautiful pictures of this up on Flickr as we then
No,
remove
not.
lots and lots of other images.
No,
off
I
Flickr.
think it's
No,
just
is it gone?
pointless at this stage.
It's really just.
It's just yeah, because I always pay 50 quid a year to have it up there.
Yeah.
Or 1,000 pictures is not going to last.
We're not going to do 50 quid a year now.
No,
Not at the
not for
moment.
now.
Okay,
Not
so
when, not
for
when
a while.
the maximum number of people who've looked at any Flickr library has been like 8
Really?
or 10. Yeah, it's just not worth it.
Okay, so there will be no beautiful pictures of this particular toy on Flickr.
Yeah.
But you can subscribe to. Actually, we could start using Facebook.
Yeah, that's solid. Let's put them on Facebook.
Okay. So, for beautiful images of this fair toy, Sven, where should they look?
Whoa. Careful with the beautiful images. It's Facebook.
Resolutions.
The resolution's going to get reduced. It's going to get crammed and so on and so forth. So yeah.
There will be images on Facebook. You can subscribe to us there on Facebook. You can also subscribe to us here on YouTube. As Sven, you vaguely
Follow us on
mentioned
Facebook.
it. You vaguely mentioned it. I don't think you mentioned it properly, but there's a Patreon thing, so that's good.
www.patreon.com/GeekologyUK.
There you go. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening and contributing in with the chat, because we're always.
May I suggest image? Yeah, you can suggest image. I'll have a look at it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll check that out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so on that note, we will call it an evening. Thank you very much for watching, and good night.
Bye. I've got to get out. Too
Actually,
much packaging.
I'll go do it. I'll go do it.
Okay.
What have I got to do?
There's going to be videos and subscribing and
videos
The Patreon link will be here.
Hang on.
Once I get
Here, yeah?
Yeah, I'll put it there. Something like that.
Up there. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Bye,
what
press
do
the
I...
X.
The X.
The X.
Are you sure?